Hello there, LMTs. This is Zena. I just recorded this video and apparently my audio was not working well. So I'm going to give this one more go and hopefully get this sent out to you before the weekend. I know that we did when to weed, when not to weed, and then we also looked at how to delete a copy or to weed a title in Follett. Just as a refresher, I'm going to go over that one more time, just really quick. We're going to talk about batch deleting and then also how to run a report of deleted materials. And I'm going to use the example here I have at Roseville because behind me over that way, you can see that I have some titles that I deleted since I've been here as librarian and getting those ready for surplus. So let's get started. Remembering that if you're deleting or weeding library books, you would go to Library View. I'm over here in Follett. You would go into Catalog. Everything is done in Catalog. You would go to Update Copies. And I remember I was talking about how ridiculous it is that it just doesn't say delete copies, because that's really all that you can do here, except for on this side, there's updates. So I think that's why they call this tab update copies. So if you wanted to do a batch delete, I'm going to show you really fast that you could have maybe an Excel file, you could have a Google spreadsheet, and you could take a bunch of barcode numbers that you've scanned, like with the scanner, and you could upload and do it that way, and track them as weeded. Like say if you had a huge pile of textbooks and you might want to do that. So you can do a batch delete there. The rest of this video, I just want to show you how to run the report for when you've weeded a title. So that's going to be in a separate area of Follett. That's going to be over here in reports. So it is a library report. Okay. And weeding log is where you want to go. So I'm going to click on that. So I'm actually going to make a spreadsheet that shows what I've weeded since I came here as librarian. So I'm going to go back to way back in time. I think I really started weeding copies around October. So I'll go for a full calendar year. Let's go with the 30th of September 21 to 22. Let's say I want to go everything I've done in the past year. And then I would save it. Now your output, you could do a PDF or you could do an Excel spreadsheet. I'm going to show you all how to do an Excel spreadsheet for the report, just because it might be easier to copy and paste and to find some titles, because I'll show you how to check and see if you've deleted something out of the system to make sure that it's ready to go to surplus. So depending on how long it takes, this ran pretty quick. So I'm going to click on view, and then I'm going to open this report up. Right. Make this a little bigger. So if I was looking for this title, I want to make sure, and there's some interesting information too. You can see who removed it. So anything that says RHSLIB, that meant that I removed that because I am the librarian in the Follett system. If you're looking for, this is huge because we had a lot of VHS tapes and things that were deleted out of the system. So what I'm going to just show you is how to just look for this particular title, just to make sure that in fact you did weed it. So if you hit Control F, you could just type in New World or the title. This is the New World of Young Latino Writers, and it's kind of obsolete. So I see it right here. So if I wanted to, I could take and I could copy this. It also has your lovely ISBN numbers. So when you're going through and you're actually going to, let me see, where is it? If you're going to the textbook surplus sheet, you can actually just copy that and you can paste that information into this spreadsheet to make it a little easier for you to manage for getting things ready for the surplus request. Now, if you decided that maybe there's somebody who would benefit from this book, maybe it's a student who would like this copy, and you want to save it maybe for book swap or something like that, you are welcome to not include this in the whole surplus thing. But if you're wanting maintenance to pick it up and you want them to be boxed up and taken away to our surplus for the district, this is the process that you would use. Okay, so I hope that this video was helpful, and sorry it took me so long to get it out there to you, and I hope my audio works on this one. All right. Happy Friday, LMTs.